Hi. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! Happy 2024. It's great to be back on YouTube after a very long break.
When was the last time you posted?
It's not your business. But oh well.
Okay.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Today I have a not so guest on the channel. You guys have seen her a lot of times already. But we'll do another introduction. So
Hi, my name is Timmy Tokwe. I'm excited to be here on the channel. I was here for a lot of things.
shut up.
My name is Omoloro. I was on this channel in so many things. In the launch video, in the last video. I can't remember what the last video was, but I've been here a lot, so you should know me by now.
Well. Anyway, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ebogu Tegbe. I film about lifestyle, faith, and conversations. And today we have a very great news. But yeah, watch till the end. We'll be talking about something that we are about to do together at the end of this video. So watch till the end.
Stay tuned.
Okay, so today we are just going to be talking about like what last year was like, and then what you intend this year to look like. Like, what do you think this year is going to look like? So let me start by asking you, like, how was last year for you?
I think I'm having recency bias because all I can think about from last year is how stressful my last semester was. But I think last year was a really amazing year for me. Thank God for everything that happened throughout the year. And I think last year for me is like divided into different stages because I feel like I'm an MBA student. I feel like a particular part of last year, I was in first year, then I was doing an internship, then I entered second year. So I feel like my year was broken into like three parts majorly. And all I can think about in the first part was everything was like smooth. Then it went like I was excited. Then I got stressed in the last part of the year. So, but I feel like overall it was an amazing year for me. Like there were so many things that happened, so many great things, and it was amazing.
So let me ask you, before I get to that one, was last year what you thought it was going to be? Like, this is the beginning of another year, right? This is January, and then there was January last year. Like, I was looking at my crossover videos from January, so I'm like, oh my god, like, this was literally a year ago. So, like, when you were entering into January 2023, was it what you thought it was going to be?
I think yes. I think yes and no, because you kind of have.
Did you have expectation? That's the first question.
I did not have any expectations. No, it's not like I did not have any expectations. But no, I did have expectations. And so what I'm saying no is because, sometimes things that you don't expect to happen. So I think that's where I'm saying no for. But I think majorly everything that I wanted to happen, because I was not really seeing I honestly was not seeing further than June. My was going to start.
Okay.
I was not seeing further than June. So everything I was praying, that's what I'm saying, it was like divided into. So at the beginning of the year, everything I was praying for was that from January to June, like let it happen for me. Then when June now entered, so like the June to August part, it was not like another prayer. Then from August to September, it was just like from August to December, it was just like let me just get through this, like God I beg. Like my August December was literally God I beg because I was like, God, please don't allow like what I'm doing to like fuck up and all that. So yeah, I had expectations and God really came through for me. There were things also that happened and I'm like, God, what's happening? But God still came through at the end of the day. So yeah, so I would say that my 2023 was a fantastic year for me. And everything that I actually wanted from God actually like came through 100%.
Well, that's very good, Sha, because I'm just thinking, did I have, like, I'm actually asking myself, did I actually have expectation for the year? Like, did I have like a theme for the year or something that I was
Do you
really
really
expecting?
have theme for the year?
You know how when you go to church now, there's always a theme at
Well,
crossover.
that's like church theme. Some people have personal theme. Do you have personal theme for
Not
yourself?
personal theme, but most times what the church theme is what I run with.
Okay.
I don't have like personal themes, but obviously there are things that you want to achieve.
Yeah.
So I think I can actually relate to what you're saying, because last year I was like, I just want to graduate. I'm done. So I feel like for me at the beginning of the year, it was more of me. I'm like, okay, let me just come and then let me be out of school. What was going to happen after? I don't think I really thought much of. I kind of did, but not as much as I thought of me just getting graduated
Yeah.
from the MBA program. So, but yeah, God has been faithful. God is still faithful. And last year was like awesome. Let me ask you, do you do New Year, New Me? New Year resolutions?
Who does not do
You do New Year, New Me? You do New Year resolutions?
Yes, now you write things that you want to achieve for the year now. Is that not what New Year resolutions are? Yes, now. This year
So,
now, have you not
no,
written
like-
things you want to achieve for
No,
the
New
year?
Year resolution is like last year I didn't do well dieting. This year, New Year,
Oh,
New
okay,
Me.
no,
I'm going
I
to the
don't do.
gym. Last year,
No,
I don't read
I don't
every
do
day.
that. No,
I don't read that every day when I get back from school. This year,
Okay. No, I don't actually do that. I think what I just have is like I want to achieve this, or I want to achieve maybe whatever XYZ. But I think for me, that New Year, New Me, I can do it at any time in the year. I can just decide now that I want to start going to the gym 3 times a week. But I'm not saying I stick to it. But I'm
thank
saying
God you didn't have disclaimer because I was there,
No.
my dear. How long did that one last?
3 months. 3 months. And I was going 2 times a week.
For
Yes.
for that 3 months.
Yes.
Because I was in your house, so there are some
Yes,
times
now,
I did not go.
It's not 3 months. August, September. Maybe October was like this. You have to go to October now. Yes, now.
I go by October.
August, September, October. So
But was it every week in that 3 months that you went?
yes.
Hey!
They said, the Bible said that we should not swear by anything. That we should just say our
Let
yes
your
and
yes
yes
be
be
yes and your no be no.
So I will not swear by anything, but I was not going every day. I was going like every other day. So I used to go. So I think I had classes on Mondays and Wednesdays by 8 o'clock. God forbid, I'm not doing that this semester. But on Tuesdays, I started classes by 11. So I used to go Tuesdays, Thursdays. Then I
Good
think
for
on
you.
Saturdays.
So what's the result of everything that you did?
Man, the result is, don't worry.
No, but I'm proud of you, Shaf. It's the fitness that matters.
Yeah.
The result does not matter.
And again, I think
It's the thoughts and the acts.
when it started getting colder, that was when I gave up. So yeah, so I think my own is that's whole if that's the concept of New Year, New Me. I used to do it. I can just start in a month and say this month
No
I'm
soda.
going to do this year. So yeah, so I actually did that whole no soda thing. I think it was no soda September or no soda October, and since then I haven't taken soda. So
I'm proud of you.
thank you.
Yeah, New Year, New Me.
So
when
what's
we
your
were
own?
young, we should do New Year, New Me now. Is it this year, kiniko? Me, I don't do resolutions, so it's been a very, very long time. But yeah, just like you said, I have things written down that, you know how the Bible says, write it down and make it plain. I used to, let's not get confused. I have a couple of things written down that I'm trusting God for to achieve this year. So I have that, but not necessarily like a New Year resolution of I did this last year. I don't even think I have any regrets from last year. That's the thing.
No.
So I don't even think there's something that I'm like, oh, I need to be a new person or a transformed person.
I feel like you should, it's like a daily work, right?
Yeah.
You should be transforming yourself like
Yeah.
part time. So
But I love the concept of New Year though. Like there's some people that they're like
fresh start.
New Year is just There's some people who say New Year is just a normal day.
just a
It's
state
just
of
like
mind. Actually,
But I love the idea of having that, okay, just that psychology of it's a fresh start. Even if that's the only thing that you get, I feel like it's good. Even if you
But-
have resolutions and you don't still do it,
Yeah.
I still feel like you even making an effort is a good thing.
yeah, but I think another thing that you need to think about too is the fact that I think it's one of these. I don't know if we're doing the same plan this year, but I think one thing that the person that wrote that plan said is that even though there is like New Year and you're moving from 2023 to 2024, every day gives you an opportunity to experience a fresh start. That was what the person was
Every
saying. So
day
you can
does.
do every month, so the person was like every
new
year.
thing.
No, the person was like every year, like you can say, oh, you are starting something fresh in the new year, but you can also start something fresh in a new month. You can also start something fresh in a new week. You can also start something fresh in a new day. And when you think about it, like a new day is an opportunity. I'm starting like a motivational speaker because
People be I'm wondering where this is going
no,
to.
no.
No, I get what you're saying. It's an opportunity, right? But at the end of the day, it's very easy for you. It's just like how you wake up today and like, I beg, nothing they happen. But I feel like the excitement of, oh, it's New Year.
Yeah.
Christmas comes before New Year. People are so excited about Christmas, about gift. Then New Year is coming. Everybody's like, New Year. It has to be this New Year. You know, people start releasing songs. It's going to be a blessed year for me. I like that excitement. It's not like you don't have it every day, but it's just different when it's an entirely new year. You know, I feel like people get determined about certain things.
Yeah.
They're like, this New year.
Like
this
a chance
year
for
is my
them
year.
to like wash off like
Something like that.
some-
So I like the idea. Just like how people say, oh, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, you should be giving your friend or your girlfriend stuff every day. I'm like, do you do that? No, you don't. Normally, you don't do it. So there's one day that they've said, okay, this is a day of love. Then use that opportunity to at least show some love.
Somebody else will not tell you that, okay, what if they not show that, use that opportunity to show that person love? Then till the end, till the next February 14th.
You're not serious. That's the thing. Because some people don't even do it normally. That's the truth. Like if there's no February 14th, some people don't do anything throughout the year. Let's just say, or it's your birthday or whatever.
Points.
So, but there's now one day that like, okay, at least this is an opportunity for people who are not normally, ideally, it shouldn't be Valentine's Day. But let's be very honest, a lot of people don't do things. So when you now come with, hey, it should be easy every day they are doing it. Stop deceiving us.
People that just like, they just want to have something to say. Like to be like against the norm. You know, people that don't like to be controversial, or like they like to be anti what is popular and the rest.
I don't like that kind of people.
Which is
you do something. Those kind of people, when you want to start something, you be like, you see this now you want to start. There are some people that are doing it. They've done it. Nothing has happened. Avoid those people this year.
Don't agree for anybody. One thing that I was going to mention when you were talking about the excitement of the new year was about Christmas and how you said people are always excited. Now, if we're taking it back to maybe 2 or 3 years ago before you got to the US, is your expectation of what Christmas would be like in the US what you've seen so far?
Kind of. The thing is, I did not even have any expectation because I was coming
from like movies. No, I mean like from like movies and just generally. Like how you see them do a lot of Christmas movies, blah, blah, blah.
Well, most times, usually families, even in those movies, it's families traveling, families, which happens actually in the US. Like families doing gift wrapping, you go to the stores, everywhere is packed, you have to get yourself a gift. But I'm alone. There's no expectation.
You are not alone in the name
I'm with
of
God.
Jesus.
Hallelujah.
The Holy
Praise
Spirit is
Jesus.
present.
Hallelujah. Amen. But physically, who am I? So last year, when I spent 2 years back, 2 years back, when I spent Christmas in Canada with some of my family members, it felt like Christmas. Like we had fun times. There was gifts, whatever. There was gift exchange. There was this. Like,
what did you get?
See that teddy bear that is there now. I got that teddy bear. I got chocolates.
What did you
I
give
got
other people?
the pets of my I got a bag. Like my auntie gave me one very nice white bag that I haven't ever carried. So it was like, you know, in the spirit of me, I didn't know that there's anything that was happening. So, but no, I think I got a gift actually. I think I gave somebody a gift. I can't remember. But anyway, it was like it felt like Christmas. Like there was the Christmas tree. There was Christmas. There was cookie. Hey, there was.
I think maybe it's because we've been in school. Because it just feels like
things are happening outside though.
Apparently, things are happening outside.
But this year, oh Lord, Christmas Day, I started cleaning my room.
I don't even think we did anything. Okay, no, we went to church.
Yeah.
There was like a Christmas party. But I was not even gingered at all like this last Christmas.
There was no, even me.
There was no vibe. There was no, because 2 years ago, at least when you went to Canada, we had like a Christmas party. I baked,
I remember.
We cooked, there was like food and everything. So we just tried to like make it fun for ourselves. But this last year I was like, I beg you.
Yeah, I beg.
Like God, I beg.
I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like hosting, but I didn't feel like doing anything.
No, because you already hosted on Thanksgiving, so I guess fatigue from.
Yeah, and then I still hosted in December, right? When we had the proposal thing that happened.
Do you have released the video?
I haven't. This is the first video. This is the first video of the year, by the way. So, but yeah, let me ask you another question. Do you believe in, you know how when you're going to the year, people will be like, all the friends, kiniko,
they're dropping them.
Blocking, shedding friends. 2024, new year, new me, no like, friends. You
know, I feel like it's people that are even very social in the beginning, that you can have plenty of friends that you're dropping. Because me, how many friends do I have? Like, I feel like I keep a very limited number of friends. So if I now decide to start cutting them, what is left? Like, it's me that will be begging people at the end of the day. So like, I feel like it's people that are very social.
Cut me on.
No, we tied our placenta together. We have separation clothes. So I gave them separation clothes when we were leaving university. And we not give me anything.
From your mom's this thing, Abi?
Yeah, from our store. That was the red one now. Yes, now it's still fine now.
Oh, I have a dress. I made two clothes from it.
Yeah. There was even another one, safe. I can't remember the color, but it was one ugly color. Ebu, you have vision, because I was like, Ebu, this clothes is ugly. I was like, there's no clothes that is ugly.
There's no clothes.
Put a picture of the way what you showed with the clothes. Yeah, but
true.
I'm
That's
not.
if I
I'm
can see
not.
by the picture.
I'm not big on. I feel like God has also been really good to me because God has also been really good to me in the aspect of friends. Like I'm not the kind of person that is very social or very extroverted. So it takes me, if I come to a new environment or whatever, it takes me a while to like really warm up to people and all of that. So I think God just, because God knows that I try my best, He just brings people to me, and like I just find that it might take a while, but I just find out that okay, I click with this person, or I click with this person, and that's it. But I
Have you
can't
made
be.
new friends recently?
Have I made
Well,
new
you
friends?
made new friends
Yes,
though.
yes, I
Like
have.
you made new
So
friends.
yes, I have, because of, by virtue of like
MB school and things
school,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
So, but at the end of the day, and so like, and again, I think my own problem is like keeping what's it called now? Keeping in touch with the friends that I have. Yeah.
Not gonna add more, Abby.
Hmm?
I don't understand. So how does that affect?
No, no, no. I'm saying like keeping maintaining the relationship. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Maintaining the relationship with the friends I have, especially with the time difference thing and people who are in Nigeria and all that. So it's like, because sometimes, especially when school is getting crazy, and again, yeah, let me not sit down. Especially when school is getting crazy and all of that, is like you have to like schedule times. Like you have to have times that you're like, okay, I need to call people by this time, and then sometimes you. So I think what I decided, I think maybe if it's like a resolution, is that even before the new year came up, I was like, anybody that I think of that I'm like, oh, I haven't spoken to Ebu in a while. The minute I'm thinking about it, I'm either calling you or I'm
Messaging
writing
you.
you a text message.
Yeah.
Like if I can't call at that point, I'm just like, oh, hi, I'm thinking about you. Because I feel like that way it's easier for you. Because I think last year somebody called me, and when the person was calling me, I was so angry. I was like, she's on my to-do list to call. But when I start
That needs to
saying,
happen.
oh, I was
also
about
wanted
to
to
call
call
you,
you.
it doesn't sound authentic. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'm really sorry that I haven't kept in touch, blah, 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 blah. So I think one question I would direct at you is, what do you feel when you are the person that is always initiating conversations with somebody? So just like saying now that, oh, maybe me and you will really vibe and all of that.
I feel like we are getting too deep into friendship, and I feel like it's a whole lot of topic on its own. But just worry, just ask your question.
So it's like you really vibe with somebody and everything. You're like, oh, let me use you as an example. Like, let me even call Ebu. But I realized that in the last maybe 3-4
been the one
interactions, I've
calling.
always been the one calling. So like, what do you like? Do you keep on? Because sometimes I'm like, okay, but then again, it's like if I don't call you, that means we can
won't
go
call
4
me
months
without talking.
So like, what do you?
So were you people close at any point? Like, have you people been close for a while?
Yeah.
Like, have there been times when the person has been calling you before you called?
I can't even say.
So that's the thing, because okay, let me. I just remember something now. So Zainab, I think Zainab Balogun, I think that's her name on Instagram. She posted one thing one day. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so she said 2023 was definitely the year of friendship divorces, dynamic changes, reshuffling, and rebalancing. She now said, let's discuss. So that's already the comments. Because I know people have this very funny idea of friendship. Like, I feel like it was a wave at one point where people were like, I'm cutting off my friends.
People are always cutting off people every year.
I'm like, is it that easy to cut off people?
It's not easy to cut off anybody.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Like, there are some people that, there are some people that you don't even need to say I'm cutting them off. You just drift apart in a way. Like, you don't even need to say
naturally.
But like, I don't like when people make an effort to say I'm cutting off from this person. Like, I feel like if that person was your friend at some point, like you now making like a public declaration or whatever, like so much of an effort to say I'm cutting this person off. There might be reasons to do that, fine. But I'm like, have you actually made an effort? So there was this comment that was very, very different. You know how the comment section will be now. Everyone will be like, yes, 2023, I cut off friend. Okay. So let me just read some of the like normal comments that you see. This one says it's also a year I learned to match energies and stop asking questions. When I notice you move in a funny way, I don't ask. I just pack my bag and shut the door. Like, I'm like, you don't ask, like you don't talk, you don't make an effort, and you probably friends.
I feel like these relationships are even shallow to begin with. Because
I'm like, how will you just shut the door and move on? Like, without making an effort. The person said, absolutely, a lot of unhealthy friendships were revealed, a better relationship with self, Then I now saw this one comment, and I was like, yes. Someone said another angle is, did you self-reflect to see your contribution in the disagreements? What did you actually do or say? Did you reach out to communicate and talk without being defensive? Also, did you apologize without feeling justified in your actions? Did you move the way you moved and they moved out of your way? Yes, you may deserve an apology. Take accountability for what you did.
Yeah.
Yes, all relationships won't last, but check yourself. Oh my God. I was like, yes. Because the truth is sometimes hurt is both ways. And I feel like if, just like you were asking me, if I'm the one that's always reaching out, my question is, has there been any time that this person has reached out to me before? Is something happening to this girl? Because the thing is, see, people are passing through stuff, so in this abroad life, people are passing through stuff,
true.
like people are this depression people are talking about, that people say we cannot be depressed, but like people are passing through stuff. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to do anything today. My phone is buzzing, people are messaging me, I'm like, I beg.
It happens.
Not even like, oh, depression, but just like, I don't,
You just
I don't want to
have
do anything.
energy.
I don't even have energy to do anything. So, people are passing through stuff. So my first question is, first of all, pray for that person. Because you really don't know. I was having the same conversation with Shion today about friendship. I'm like, number one, you don't know what that person is passing through. Number two is, even if you are the one, even if it's just once in 3 months, that you can keep doing that. Because again, you don't know where that person is in life. If that person is truly your friend, and that person has made efforts in the past, like you guys have had conversations, you guys have talked, you guys have, like, if you've built not a new friend that you are now looking very desperate to, that one is different. That one is like, you will not call and text and do, no, like, but if it's friend, because again, before you can call somebody your friend, not acquaintance, so me, I take all these words very seriously.
Not really.
If this is your friend, I feel like you make excuses for them. And if need be, also talk to them. Like, oh, I realized that I'm the one doing all of this. Are you okay? Is there something wrong? Do you need help with something? And if the person, it now depends on what the person says or how the person replies you. Because sometimes you think you are this person's friend, but this person is not seeing you as their friend.
Like, there's no equivalent relationship.
So you have to balance it too. So if you now realize that from what I told this person does not even look like they send you.
You know the funny thing is that I think we've had a discussion like this, a similar discussion like this, about something, and how maybe when you've not spoken to somebody in a while, and the first thing the person is telling you is, Ebon, you just forgot me, or like you didn't even remember me, or you didn't call me.
That's
and I was actually going to call somebody one day, and that was the first thing that came to my mind. But I think that was just literally the Holy Spirit. And I was just like, oh, how are you? Blah 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 blah. And they just started telling me, oh, this is happening, in my head. I'm like, whoa. Now imagine if I had said, I would have been, it would have been, the person would have never even had the opportunity to tell me that. They'd just be like, sorry, okay.
Yeah.
So they would have not even opened. So I was just like, God, thank you. So, I think I've got it to the point. So that one, I was just like, I still called the person. I still called, like, okay,
I have a conversation with the person. Pray for the person, because again, I realized that people are passing through things.
Yeah.
You really do not know. Like, it's not about posting pictures. It's not about seeing yourself in the snow, seeing selfie, seeing all those things. No.
The funny thing is like, I'm sure people are even pissed off with me because people send me messages on Instagram. I don't respond.
That's why I don't send messages. Do you realize that I actually don't send messages? Even when I send messages, I don't even check again. No, that's the energy these days.
And you're matching energy.
How? No grief for anybody. You know, I don't send it to some of TikTok again. I don't
check messages on Instagram. I don't check messages on TikTok.
So I stopped.
It's at a particular point, it started like making me feel anxious.
So because I don't really have a lot of people that sending me message on TikTok. I think I can count just 2 or 3 persons.
I think it's just you and Toby that send messages on TikTok. So now, even these days, I don't even go on TikTok. I don't even send anything again, because when I just sit, I'm like, oh God, I can't do this. Instagram is the worst. Instagram is the worst.
I find for all. When you send messages, I don't even check. You now send message on WhatsApp or iMessage and send the link. Okay, I will watch that one. Anyone apart from that, they do. She say, let's go for February 10th. You know, reply me. I say no wahala. Let me fuck up. Let me they send you messages. This 2024. If you see message from me, no grief for anybody.
The one I'm even finding out that I'm becoming too into now is Twitter.
I'm not even on Twitter. That's the thing. So
because
I'm on Twitter, but I can't remember my login details.
Password Nazi. So reset password.
I don't want to do it. That's the thing. Yeah. I don't want to do it. Like I don't know how people do Twitter.
But when you need it for class operations class.
That's why I begged all of you. Please let me look for my username. I didn't even know my username. Okay. And then they still gave me a minus.
Let's not even get to that.
Anyway, let's round off. Yeah.
Let's not digress.
We'll have a whole episode, a whole whatever about friendship and all of those stuff. But I think finally, what are your expectations for the year? What do you see yourself How do you see yourself in this new year, basically?
I think my always number one thing that I always expect in a new year is a closer relationship with God. Like I think that has been my standard number one for like the past however many years. But I think again this year I also see my year in like twofold. Like I see myself while I'm still in school and after school. So like I don't know. It's not like I don't know what it's going to be like after school, but at this moment, I think all I'm thinking about is like the next 6 months. Like, what is it going to be like? How do I finish well? How do I finish strong? How do I make sure that everything that I want to do in these first 6 months, I'm doing it, and everything that I expect or everything I expect to achieve, I'm actually achieving it, right? So I think, and even it doesn't mean that I'm also not thinking about beyond the next 6 months, but I think I'm also because I think I'm a planner, so I like to plan ahead of things. So even though like I don't know what's going to come in the next 6 months, like after school, I feel like I'm already putting some things in place already. So like just like abstract, like just making sure that I'm thinking about okay, this is something that could potentially happen. Let me get how do I prepare for it? How do I prepare for this? How do I prepare for that? Because I think I'm the kind of person that if I want to do something, I like to do it in advance basically. So I think right now my focus is like the next 6 months from January to May June, then
Yeah.
do another reflection for the next part of the year. But like yeah, it looks like it's going to be a solid year. It looks like it's going to be an amazing year. I feel like there's going to be not even like I feel like I know there's going to be so many testimonies. There's going to be so many amazing reports like from all
Yeah.
sides. So like
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
excited about this year actually. Like
Absolutely.
very very excited about this year.
Yeah.
So what I
My expectation. Well, just like he said, I feel like I loved how last year brought me closer to God. Like I finished my 365-day plan on it. I was so excited. I was really happy because I've never done that before now. I feel like I was so consistent. I felt like every day I just wanted to make sure that I got in touch. It might not be like every single day, but like most of the days of last year. So this year we are going deeper. Amen. So yeah, I love, and again, I've been following Wolfbeck conference, and it was like okay, so I think it was Dr. David or Pastor David that talked about like 5 things that happens with faith. Talked about meditation or communion with God, which is like going with the Word and all of those things. Then the second thing was revelation. When you commune with God, you get revelations, you get ideas, do this. And then number 3 is you believe, you conceive it rather. And then the fourth thing is you confess. And then the fifth thing is you take action. So I feel like this is my year of confession and action. I feel like I've been doing a lot of things this year. And then trusting God to take me through all of these things. Again, I feel like this year I'm just going to be taking steps and trusting that God directs my steps through a lot of things. So I have a lot of things. Again, we'll make an announcement at the end of this podcast about something that we also want to get started this year. But personally also I have a lot of things that I've written down for me, my friends, my families and all of that, my family members. And honestly, I'm just going to trust God. Even for your after school, like nobody knows, literally. Like if there's anything that last year taught me, is the fact that nobody knows how some of these things will turn out. But like complete and total trust in God, is very very important. So I'm moving in that direction this year, and yeah, again, sometimes I like to be in control of things, but yeah, I'm giving a total surrender. I'm saying I don't know how this will turn out, but we'll see how it will go. So, but
one thing you mentioned as you were talking about steps, I think I was reading it recently. Like one thing you talked about steps, and I was reading about it recently in the like in these daily readings and things like that. And I just started thinking, and okay, I think he used an illustration of when you are driving in a car and you have a destination, and you know that you need to like drive left, right, whatever. You don't see your destination for 99%. Like you don't see your destination for 99% of the journey. You just keep going. So I think he was trying to illustrate that that's the same way that God works with us. That God
absolutely.
knows what the end is, but He just expects you like,
You don't
okay,
see it
Ebo,
straight.
go left, go right, go this, go that. So I think that's something that I think I've been coming to. It's not like I've not known all this, right? But when
A
a fresh
realization.
just comes up on you, and you're like, okay, God, I'm going to like. And I also think that when things are like when you have like setbacks, it's also a way for you to grow closer to God.
Absolutely, I
And
agree.
it's also a way for you to see that okay, your plans literally like God's thoughts and ways are higher than our ways and thoughts.
I
Like
agree.
and that is like made manifest when you have those setbacks in life, basically.
100%,
So
100%. It's like how okay, so I'm doing like Bible reading from beginning of the Bible again this year, and then recently I've been looking at Abraham, right? God said, leave this land and then go to a land that I will
I'm
tell you.
sure.
I'm like, how does somebody just stand up
How do you
and
just stand
go?
up and go?
But the only thing that Abraham needed to do was take a step. Like literally, like as he was going, he was getting direction. Bible say, oh, God appeared unto him in so place and gave him a particular promise. You build an altar and sacrifice to God. That's like an attitude of gratitude. He's like, I don't know where you're taking me to. I don't know where this will end, but I'm trusting that God will take me through this. And then it was like that until, he gave birth to his son. So it's like, literally just take a step. Just like my theme for this year, if you know me, my theme has always been one step at a time. It's like the spiral staircase. You know how the spiral staircase works. You walk like this, then you see the other side, then you move. You don't see everything. It's not like a straight one. Then you move again. Then you see the next one. Then you move again until you get to the top. Like it's not like a straight one that you see from. So like it's not like just
the
need to
top
keep
from the
moving.
bottom, yeah.
Just keep moving. So
Yeah.
this year, it's a year of just keep moving.
Yeah.
And if you are listening to this too, and you are doubting yourself, or you want to start something, you're like, I don't know. This is your sign. This is your confirmation to keep moving. Take that action. Start whatever it is that you want to start. Drop that letter. Talk to that person. Like whatever it is that you want to do this year, keep moving and trust that God will take control.
Yeah. I was going to mention something regarding like the Wolfpack, and because I've also been watching it, and I can't remember who was actually talking that day, who was actually ministering, and the person was like, when Abraham had to like sacrifice Isaac, and there was a particular way that Abraham said it, that he said, so the minister was like, because what Abraham had seen of God was a God that raises the dead, and a God that calls things that are not as though they were. So that's why Abraham was not scared to sacrifice Isaac, because he knows that God is a God, God had revealed himself to him as somebody that raises the dead. So he's like, oh, sacrifice. He's like, sure, nah, he'll be raising, that kind of thing. So
it's great faith, man. That's why I always say it was credited unto him as righteousness. I'm like, bruh, you deserve it because
imagine them telling you that. Do you get?
just stand up and start going. Too weird. Nah? But at least thank God for this revelation. Thank God for, at least drawing us closer to him by the day and making us trust him. So yeah, I think this is the end.
Big announcement.
Yeah, we do. So we are done with this particular episode. But before we go, we have they know. We have an announcement. So you guys have been asking me, like sometimes people just ask me randomly, oh, Omlara was not on your channel. I'm like, first of all, we don't live together. Second of all, this is not your channel.
That's what you think.
But yeah, we are finally doing something together. And
Collaboration.
Drum roll. What are we doing?
We're starting a podcast. What's the name of our podcast? Oh, are we not revealing the name yet?
I think we can.
Okay.
Because we'll put links to. So we're just getting started, and by the end of the month, we should have a couple of episodes out. So we'll put link to our social media, the social media platform for the podcast, and we would appreciate if you follow it.
Share.
Next couple of weeks, we would have episodes out, and you see it to be on all podcast platforms basically. But yeah. So yeah, support us in this. If you start asking me where's our you could see her steady.
You hear my lovely voice.
So the name of the podcast is, should we say it together? Is 1, 2, 3, go.
Girls Glasses God Pod. So you're going to see more of this kind of conversations, and also if you are interested in us talking about something, or you think we should talk on a particular aspect, maybe you've listened to one of the podcasts and you think that we should delve deeper into that particular aspect. Okay. Anyway, support us and it'll be greatly appreciated. God bless you.
Yeah, so this is my first video of the year, so be on the lookout for other videos. Yeah, for the rest of the year. Do you like our pajamas? This one bought ugly pajamas for me, bought fine pajamas for myself.
Let's check.
Shut up!
Let's check.
Say what you bought for me. So the gist of this pajamas is, it was supposed to be Christmas pajamas. We took pictures last year. I'll put some of the pictures that we took last year.
But
it came late.
Apparently, I did not make the order on time, and they delivered after Christmas. When did they deliver your own self? On the 29th. I think they delivered your own.
The day I came back.
Yeah, they delivered my own. They delivered your own before me. So
the day I got you said that your own was
They're
that you
delivered
have not
already.
tested it.
They're already delivered to you, but you know because you're not around.
Oh, okay.
So because I got the notification, so this is what is called, this is a service announcement. If you are delivering things for it to arrive on Christmas Day, order 2 weeks in advance. All the things I delivered to arrive on Christmas Day, all of them will come in January 1st.
But why would you order something to arrive on Christmas Day?
So you'd not be surprised, like, oh my god.
But the pictures were supposed to be before Christmas Day, to release on Christmas Day.
I did not put it like that. It was wait, how did you even have to do
We did it before now. Before Christmas Day, I traveled after. We didn't wait before Christmas.
Yeah. This is where we say goodbye. This is where we say goodbye to this channel.
So we are still releasing the picture. So the picture is no more Christmas picture. It's not Happy New Year picture because this pajamas cannot wait. We continue again next year.
Look forward to next year's own.
Bye.
That was from December 1st. Picture.
Bye guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.